Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. This is part 2 of the Wipeout guide mini-series thingy majig. Jesus Christ, I need to get a shorter name for that. But in this video we're going to go over the controls. Not the controls, we did that in the last video. The HUD is what I meant to say. So there's 3 HUDs in Wipeout: the HD HUD, the 2097 HUD, and the Wipeout 3 HUD. It's not that important, but there's some differences between them. And maybe it'll be a game changer for you on deciding which one you want to use, but we'll do that in Photoshop, so we'll be back soon. Alright, so we're here in Photoshop with our 3 HUDs: the HD Fury HUD, the default one on the left, the 2097 one in the center, and then on the right we have the Wipeout 3 HUD. They look a bit different, as you can see. But let's start with the first one, which is the 2097 HUD. Zoom out, please. Thank you. So right here, the layout on all 3 HUDs is pretty much the same. On the top left, you have your lap count. Top right is your position. Then bottom left, you have your times. And then bottom right is slightly different with the 2 others, but that's your speed indicator. The other ones have the shield over there as well. But with the HD Fury HUD, you have the shield in the top center over here, in combination with the weapon icon. You also have a number indicator for the shield, which the 2097 HUD, as you can see, does not have. So it's a bit of guessing work over there, but we'll get to that. And then on the left and on the right of your shield indicator, like right here and right there, you have your damage value and your absorb value. So basically, how much damage are you going to do with this weapon is right here. That's 15 with the missile. And then the absorb stat right here, I'm going to get 22 shield energy if I'm going to absorb this. These numbers, they are very, very small, and I wouldn't really focus on it. Just ignore them, really. But these numbers also aren't constant. They are ship dependent. So if you select your ship, you can see the stats, and there's a shield stat and a firepower stat. So basically, if you have a high firepower stat, this one will be higher, obviously. And if your shield is higher, then this one will be higher, obviously. I think that's pretty much it for the HD Fury HUD. Oh no, one more thing. Bottom left here. That's the indicator for the person behind you, how close he is. So if it's fully red, that guy is right on your ass. If it's just at the end, it'll show 1 bar, and then that guy's, yeah, I don't really know the exact number, but a few meters away. And I guess that's it. I think notifications pop up over here in the left hand side. And then, oh yeah, this tiny thingy, if you're getting shot at, it'll show you. So if you have a shield equipped, you can time it properly. You don't get this with the 2097 HUD, which is the HUD we're going to right now. So same thing again, your laps, position, times, and speed, and this time also the shield. So the bottom bar is your shield bar, which is this one. And as I mentioned before, there's no number indicator, so it's guessing work. And something else to note is that the bar itself is exponential. So the lower you are, it'll show less than it used to for the same amount when it was all the way charged up. So imagine that your shield bar is fully full. Fully full, okay. I guess that works. Anyways, it's fully full, and if you're going to do a barrel, it'll drain approximately till something like here for 1 barrel. But at the same time, you can also still do a barrel when it's this small. I think when it's even smaller. So I don't know if you can see that. It's purple and red. That's not gonna work. Let's grab a different color real quick. Of course, the color window is on the other window. God damn it! Preparations. And so right there, that works better. So even if you have that little amount of shield left, you'll still be able to do a barrel, even though this fits 3 times in here. So yeah, that's something you should know. And then something else different with the other one, with the HD Fury HUD, You only have your best time over here. I really like that purple though. Give it back, give it back, give it back. Did I get it? I did get it. So over here, your best time only and your current time. Now this isn't so important for multiplayer races, but if you're going to do time trials, it still isn't important because it'll probably distract you more. I usually cover it up with cardboard in front of my TV. But so the difference, over here you have multiple laps. It'll show your history, your previous lap times, up till 5 laps for Phantom. If you're going to do 20 laps, it won't show the 15 remaining ones. And then the Wipeout 3 HUD has the same thing, but they'll be stacked sideways next to each other in doubles. And then your weapon icon has the classic 2097 color scheme and icons. So if you're familiar with it, you should know. Something else about the 2097 HUD is the message indicators. They are quite huge, so if someone dies in a match, it'll expand approximately all the way to here, if it's a long name, I guess. And it can get really annoying. They're usually a little higher up, but there's already something there. Can be annoying, especially if you're doing a difficult section of the track, but I like it. So I like the design of the 2097 HUD. And then we have the Wipeout 3 HUD. I also like this design, but I don't use it because it confuses me with the Wipeout 2048 HUD and therefore with the control scheme of 2048. So I stick to the 2097 one. But same thing again, your laps over here, your position over there, speed and shield here, and then times over here. Weapon icon is again in the center, and you have a little extra indicator what kind of weapon it is. So green is a defensive weapon. And then I don't know if I have it on the other one. Yeah, over here we have it as well. This thingy is the same as this thingy. The amount of seconds you are ahead or behind someone. I don't have it over here, but I think it's also at the bottom, maybe. I'm not sure, or maybe here. I'm not sure. Anyways, so what's different about the Wipeout 3 HUD is that over here, this little arrow, this is an indicator for guiding you along the track. I honestly wouldn't use it. It's so tiny that you really can't pay attention to it while racing. But basically, this works kind of like pilot assist without having the effects of pilot assist. So right now I'm quite far to the right of the track, and where pilot assist would usually try to stick along the center line, this indicator will show what pilot assist would do. So it tells you right now, you're quite far to the right, maybe you should try going to the left a little. And really, it's not useful at all. Maybe if you're new to the game and you don't know the tracks that well, but I honestly think it's better to focus on the track itself, because that tiny little thingy, it's only in real time. It doesn't really say which corner is coming up or something. So yeah, that's, I think, pretty much it. Your shield is here, bottom bar of this section, and then the speed and acceleration is the top bar, and I think that's pretty much it. Maybe the reason why I use the 2097 HUD, I used to zone a lot, so in zone mode, and I really like the design of it in zone mode. Let's show it on screen. So right here, this is a video recorded from earlier, but basically you have a very minimalistic design. Actually, let's take a screenshot. Unable to capture window image. Okay, never mind. We're not going to take a screenshot, but so basically you have a very minimalistic design. In HD view you have all this clutter and you have your shield at the top, and it's taking up a lot of space. I prefer this one. It's very clean and smooth, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I also like the white design of it, as well as the purple shield indicator. I love purple. And yeah, that's it. I guess I will see you in another video. Goodbye.